I am so incredibly excited for this video. Guys, this was not clickbait. I'm kind of starting a record label, not in the traditional sense though. I'm going to tell you in this video what my first release is going to be and let you know that you can pre-order it right now. Stick around. So, like I said, I am starting a record label, but not in the traditional way. So, a record label usually goes through a pressing plant and they have their own website and they kind of focus on whatever it is they focus on to release and showcase the releases. Now, I'm doing it a little differently. I'm kind of viewing Too Many Records as my website because all of you guys come and watch it. And I'm viewing my artists as ones that are going to be on my roster in this kind of nebulous sense as I create these amazing sonic pieces and simultaneous collectibles. Let me elaborate. I have teamed up with QRATES to start my own vinyl pressing journey. And if this one goes as well as I think it's going to go, there's so much more in store for this year. But let's backtrack a bit. What is QRATES, you might ask? QRATES is an awesome site that's a lot like Kickstarter. Basically, it's crowdfunding for vinyl pressing. Now, when I first heard about this 2 years ago, I was a little skeptical. I wasn't sure what the quality would be like, but you know what? I own about 10 QRATES records. Majority of them are actually vaporwave, and they all sound, for the most part, good to great, and they look good too. Ultimately, what it comes down to is how people set the project up when it comes to the parameters of the jacket, of the actual mastering of the record, when it comes down to the specifications of the color. That can go from really phoned in to extremely deluxe. And as you guys know with me, I like to take everything as deluxe as possible to make the best possible package. So I'm gonna do that with all of the TMR releases. The cool thing about QRATES is that there's not really a downside to me doing this other than that if it doesn't reach the pressing threshold, it won't get pressed. I think it will. 300 is the pressing threshold for this first one. If it doesn't reach 300, no one gets charged. And if it does reach 300, at least, oh, it's getting pressed. QRATES actually works with the plant to do the pressing and mail it to you. So I'm pretty hands-off except for setting the project up, making sure all the files for the music and the art are completely up to grade, and telling you guys about all the releases I have planned. QRATES is an amazing site because there are so many incredible artists that don't have their music on wax, and I want to be able to help them achieve that in a way that's not just phoned in, not just a single pocket with a black record and it might sound okay. I'm talking the bells and whistles that I love in my records, and hopefully you guys do too. So without further ado, let me announce the first record of the new Too Many Records record label. I am not just wearing this vintage Fort Vine shirt from the one in the same era for no reason. No. This is going to be the first and possibly only pressing of Fort Vine's incredible second album, Stay Magical. If you guys have been following this channel for a long time, you will know that Fort Vine has been on my tongue since Damn It Sandy. They were our first artist of the month. I have talked so favorably about their first LP, One and the Same, and Stay Magical made it to number 7 on my top albums of 2018 list. It is an incredible album. It is poppy, it is soulful, it's folky, the harmonies are out of this world. Their vocals are just next level. And the songs they craft are appealing to anybody. They're deep, yet simplistic, and heartfelt, and relatable, and I love this album so much. I have been dying to have it on wax. Their first record is on vinyl, but this one, not yet. I'm gonna do something about it. I'm making sure that this is gonna be mastered for vinyl. I'm talking a 2 LP treatment, double splatter vinyl, in a beautiful gatefold, and this could be yours, and it should be yours, because this inaugural release of the label is going to knock your socks off. Here's a quick little message from the band talking about this project.
Hey guys, Nana here.
And Trevor from Fort Vine.
And we just wanted to make this little video to say we're so excited to hear that Stay Magical might get pressed to vinyl on Too Many Records' new label. Yeah,
it's super exciting, and we'll be so happy if you want to take part, and we really hope that it gets funded.
Yeah, thanks Matt. Stay magical.
So like I said earlier, 300 records is the threshold to get this pressed. If it goes over 300 in the crowdfunding phase, that total number will be the pressing size, but this is a one-time pressing. Once it's gone, it's gone. So it could be 300, it could be 1,000. It really depends on how many people decide they want to pledge towards this. Another cool thing about QRATES is you don't get charged until it actually gets actualized and is definitely going to be pressed, so you don't have to worry about that. I promise you this is a record that everyone should own in their catalog, and I'm gonna do it right. It is going to sound amazing, it's gonna look amazing, and it's gonna be really cool to own the first of hopefully many Too Many Records record label records. I have an entire list of records for the rest of this year planned out. If you guys are into this idea as much as I am, and if you've been in my live streams, you know I've teased this and most people are really super excited about it. I plan on doing more of these pretty much until I run out of records that I can think of, because I'm not in it to make money. All the money that's made that QRATES doesn't take is going directly to the bands because I want to support the bands as much as possible. I'm just being selfish and I want their amazing music on vinyl, and I think you guys probably do too. So like I said, huge list of artists in the backlog that are hopefully gonna get pressed as well. Let's make this one a rousing success. There's a month to go. It starts today. So right now, go to the description. You can actually pre-order and pledge for this record as we speak. Once it hits 300, boom, we're going, it's getting pressed, and in a few weeks or a few months, we will have this amazing record in our collection. Don't sleep on this, you have 30 days, I'll give you guys more reminders. If you're going to TMR Fest, Fort Vine will be playing an acoustic set there. I'll remind you guys that you probably have a week at that point after that to keep pledging, but surprise me. Let's knock this out of the park immediately. Let's get this funded in a week. We can do this. 20,000 subscribers on this channel, 300 records, guys, we got this. And if this is a success, like I said, this is gonna keep going and the TMR record label can continue to build out amazing releases. If you guys have any questions about the music or QRATES, please leave a comment. I will answer them to the best of my ability. I'm so excited about this. I told you guys big things were happening in 2019, and this is one of many. So let's all pledge for Stay Magical to get this in our record collection. I believe this can happen. Let's do it together. All right, guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe. More videos soon. Take it easy.